I don't know how Paul Bissonnette gets away with it, but he somehow always does. In a post-game interview with Drew Doughty, they showed Doughty getting sprayed by a water bottle, and this is what Biz called it.
The classic water bottle bukkake, Toronto Maple Leafs, that's their celebration.
Bukkake.
Drew Doughty laughs at it. Anson Carter makes a comment about how Biz needs to watch his limits. And for those of you who don't know what that word means, which I'm going to be careful not to say because YouTube won't like it, you probably shouldn't be watching this video anyway. I just love the look on Biz's face and Doughty's. They're both getting a kick out of it. This is actually the second time Biz has made that comment. He did a few weeks ago, I believe. And in, I think, the very first TNT broadcast, there was a hilarious moment where Charles Barkley was doing a shooting drill. They had his butt up next to the camera and Biz called it a hoop cam. For those who don't know, TNT has been doing hockey broadcasts since last year. They picked up Biz to join the panel alongside others like Anson Carter, Wayne Gretzky, Lee McHugh, Rick Tocchet. They do a great job, and I think they bring something the NHL really needs: humor. They're obviously trying to duplicate the success of Inside the NBA, and that's great. They absolutely should. They've been making pre-game, post-game, intermission coverage that feels like must-watch TV, and I think it's so good for the sport. For those who don't know, Biz, Paul Bissonnette, is part of the massive Spit and Chicklets podcast. I believe it's like top 5 biggest podcasts in Canada and one of the biggest sports podcasts in the US. And it's so great because while there is definitely a place for 32 thoughts, real analysis, Chicklets is more about what playing in the NHL is actually like, what the players talk about in the dressing room, the adventures they get up to put it mildly. Hockey to me is a sport that just has so much personality, and as of yet, I don't think the league has really harnessed that to the degree in which they should have. I actually did a big thread about that on Twitter. My biggest honor is that Elliot Friedman followed me after that. I'll link to that down below if you want to read my thoughts, but overall, I think stuff like this, even though it does push the envelope, is good for the sport. I think that, as Biz would say, he might get a little pee-pee whack for this one.